Al-Hadiqah, the garden. So Al-Hadiqah here is Al-Ma'rifah because it has Alif and Lam. So Alif and Lam indicates a noun to be Ma'rifah, that is definite. If I want to say a garden, I say Hadiqatun. So I remove the Alif and Lam and put the matan at the end of the letter. Az-zar'u akhdar, the plant is green. Az-zar'u akhdar, the plant is green. Akhdar here is masculine because az-zar'u is masculine. So if I want to turn it to feminine, if we have a feminine noun there, we say khadra, khadra. وَالزَّهْرُ جَمِيلٌ, and the flower is beautiful. وَالزَّهْرُ جَمِيلٌ. So الزرع أخضر, here we have الزرع to be مبتدأ and أخضر to be خبر. Any noun that begins a sentence which is definite is called al-mubtada. الزرع, it usually have رفع. أخضر, which is the khabar, should have رفع also, which is nominative. So we can call الزرع in English to be the noun being described, and أخضر, we can call it the predicate. The same thing goes for والزرع والزهر جميل. والأشجار عالية, and the trees are tall. Al-ashjar here is also mubtada, aliyatun also here is khabar. For you to be able to know mubtada and khabar, by the time you split the two nouns, you should be able to put is between them. For example, ashjaru aliyah, the trees are tall. I'm able to put is between them, but the is there is are because it's plural. So if you're able to put are or is between two words, then you should be able to know the first word is mubtada. We call it the subject of predicate, or, and the second word, which is the predicate, khabar, is going to be the predicate to that subject. That's the noun that gives the information about the subject. وَالْمَاءُ يَجْرِي, and the water يجري is flowing. So وَالْمَاءُ يَجْرِي is also mubtada and khabar, because al-ma is definite and it begins another sentence. Yajri is a verb. A verb can also be a predicate because predicate just means an information about the subject. So yajri gives information about al-ma, and the water flows. وَيَسْقِي, and it irrigates az-zar', the plant. وَيَسْقِي az-zar', and it irrigates the plant. So yasqi al-zar'u is not mubtada and khabar because yasqi is a verb, is not a noun and is not definite. So we call it al-jumlatu al-fi'liyya, that's the verbal sentence. Why al-zar'u akhdar is a nominal sentence, al-jumlatu al-ismiyya, because al-zar'u is a noun. So a sentence that has noun beginning it is called al-jumlatu al-ismiyya. Why a sentence that has verb beginning it is called al-jumlatu al-fi'liyya. وَالطُّيُورُ تُغَنِّي, and the birds are singing. Look at tughanni here. Tughanni here is singular verb, but at-tuyur is a plural noun. Why are we using a singular verb for a plural noun? It's because the plural noun is a non-intelligent broken plural. So at-tuyur is non-intelligent, a broken plural, because it's a broken plural because it does not follow a regular pattern of forming plurality, such as adding waw and nun to the end of a noun. For example, if I have Muhammadun, Muhammadani to Muhammad, Muhammadun, dun, that's the waw and nun indicates that that particular word is a regular plural. But to you here, there's no waw and nun at the end, so it's not a regular plural. It's not a regular plural, it's a broken plural. So for broken plural, non-intelligent, it doesn't have sense. We use singular predicate for it, or we use singular verb for it. And the verb should be feminine. So tughanni is feminine. If it is masculine, we say yughanni. Masruratan, happily. بالماء, with water, والهواء, and the climate. I will say because of the water and the climate. Al-hawa can also mean atmosphere, air. والنور, and the light. So you can say the waw is waw al-atf. All of them will have kasra because the noun that comes before the waw, the case will determine the case of the noun that comes after the waw. So والنور, and the light, والشجر, and the tree. Another sentence begins here. وَالْأَطْفَالُ. That is why it doesn't have kasra. So the sentence which was up is terminated. So we are starting another one here. So while it's as if we are starting a mubtada, that's the subject of a predicate. وَالْأَطْفَالُ. Yes, al-jumlatu al-ismiyya. That's a nominal sentence. وَالْأَطْفَالُ, and the children, يَلَعْبُونَ, they are playing. So why are we using plural verb for al-atfal? Despite al-atfal is a broken plural, it does not have waw and nun to form its plurality. We use al-abun because al-atfal is intelligent broken plural. So we use a plural verb for intelligent broken plural. Wal-atfal yal'abun ala najil, and the children are playing on the grass. وَيَجْرُونَ بَعْضُهُمْ خَلْفَ بَعْضٍ, and they are going, some of them are going, بَعْض means some, بَعْضُهُمْ, some of them, يَجْرُونَ, are going, خَلْفَ بَعْضٍ, behind others. They're going behind others or behind some. وَبَيْنَ الْأَشْجَارِ, and also between the trees. وَهُمْ يُحِبُّونَ الْحَدِيقَةَ, and they love the garden. Al-hadiqa here is al-maf'ul bihi, the object. وَهُمْ يُحِبُّونَ الْحَدِيقَةَ. Hum is a detached pronoun which is called الضمير المنفصل. Hum, they. If I say huwa, it means he. It's also a detached pronoun. Al-fa'ilu al-ضمير المنفصل. لِجَمَالِهَا, because of its beauty. So جَمَالِهَا, ha there is referring to al-hadiqa. So al-hadiqa is feminine, so we use ha for it. لِجَمَالِهَا, because of its beauty. And ha there is also a pronoun, but it is an attached pronoun. We call it ضمير منتصل, attached pronoun. نحن نؤدي, we fulfill. نحن نؤدي, don't forget we can remove the نحن and just say نؤدي, we fulfill. حق الله, Allah's right. حق here is mudaf, Allah is mudaf ilayh, because when we separate the two nouns we can put off between them. حق الله, right of Allah, or Allah's right. So Allah, which is the mudaf ilayh, should be genitive, which means it should have kasra or its representative. علينا, on horse. You can say alayka, on you, alayya, on me, alayhi, on him, alayha, on her. With salat, that's with prayer or by praying. Let's look at the questions that follow. أين تزرع الأزهار? Where are the flowers planted? Where are they planted? ما لون الزرع? What is the color of the plant? لماذا تغني الطيور? Why are the birds singing? لماذا يحب الأطفال الحديقة? Why do the children love the garden? These are the questions you can answer on your own. المفردات, the vocabulary. يجري means is going or is passing, from the verb jara. يحبون means they love, and this is al-fa'ilu al-mudari, from ahabba or habba, he loved. Yal'abun means they are playing, and this is also al-fa'il al-mudari, from the verb la'iba, he played. Nu'addi means we fulfill, from the verb adda, he fulfilled. Najtahidu means we strive. Ijtahada, from the verb ijtahada, he strived. Nanjahu means we are successful or we pass. from the verb najaha, past. Let's look at mubtada and khabar as we have discussed in the passage. If you say az-zar'u akhdar, it means the plant is green. So az-zar'u is mubtada, which is the subject of predicate. Akhdar is the predicate, which gives information about the noun. Az-zahru jamilun, the flower is beautiful. Az-zahru is mubtada, jamilun is the khabar, which is the predicate. Al-ashjaru, the plants, aliyatun, the plants are tall. Al-ma'u yajri, the water is flowing. So you can see yajriya is a verb. It does not mean it has to be just be any, it can be a verb. Al-atfalu yal'abun, the children are playing. So yal'abun is a predicate here, is a khabar. Hum yuhibbun, so a mubtada does not necessarily be a noun, it can also be a pronoun. So whom there is the mubtada, yuhibbuna is the khabar. Shukran jazilan, thank you so much.